I'm going hard, I ain't finna let up. You can see the pain underneath a nigga chain, speaking from the neck up. So sick, I need a checkup. I'm just trying to run a checkup. Drop to my knees, praying to the Lord, please keep a nigga blessed up. Cause I'm going hard, I ain't finna let up.
What up? This is your boy Get Stacks. Welcome back to RunTellDat.
Yeah, and your girl Candace.
We're gonna get into our next guest. Her name is
Olivia Marie.
From Build Up Body. Make some
Yes,
noise.
Build Up Body. Yes. Yes. Show the body you built.
It's a long walk for y'all.
Thank you for being on our show.
How you
Thank you for
been?
inviting me. I'm blessed. I'm blessed and in good health.
Good.
How y'all doing?
Oh, good.
Good. I see you really built your body.
Yeah, it was a process.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You know,
So,
persistent effort.
So what inspired you to get started on that, your journey now?
I love this story because it's so simple. Because it didn't take me much. I was young, and honestly, I don't come from like a fitness background. I'm actually really like technical lazy. And like what that means is I was the girl
come up to the mic
in
a little
high
bit.
school.
Come up to the mic a little bit.
There you go.
Thank you. Sorry. So I was a girl in high school who actually used to put their gym clothes over top of their clothes.
Okay, trying to hide. Oh.
No, you know, and then you just, because you wasn't gonna work hard, you were gonna sweat.
Okay.
You put the sweats over the regular school clothes and just half-ass the rest of the workouts. And
Right.
yeah, okay. Some people in here know what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, you know, you're not gonna sweat. You're not about to actually work hard, so you're not about to get dressed. You just throw a big t-shirt on and some sweatpants. And what essentially had happened, I just got pregnant. I've always been tall, very skinny, like actually no frame. Like in high school, it was called Slim Jim.
Okay.
Well, that definitely changed.
On purpose. I've been working at this. And essentially, I've been thin all my life, and I got pregnant, and I like food.
Yeah.
Anybody know me? I like food, like love food. And when I found out I was pregnant, I was like, oh great, an excuse to eat more. So I just really started eating a lot, just for no reason. And I went from 160 to 245 after dropping my child. And I was only 20.
Yeah.
So, and I know a lot of people, a lot of women will like, oh, baby weight. No, my mom's 5'11". She's barely busting 160 open.
Okay, so
you know, we're very similar. Well, very similar built. So I was like, you know, and then honestly, like some little 16-year-old girl when I was 21 called me fat. And I was like, oh, you're gonna never call me fat again. No lie, that's what happened. Like, I don't know. I just didn't like it. Like I had never been overweight ever in my life.
Yeah.
And some girl had called me fat, and I was just like, oh, bitch, you right. You know, I weighed 255 at my 255 at my heaviest.
Okay.
And I was probably a size 18, 20. I'm tall, so you know I carried a little different. And I just really started working out. And honestly, you know, I'm keeping it real. Like I honestly looked into surgery at first.
Yeah.
This is before it was very popular. So I'm 32. Like I said, I had my son when I was 20.
Okay.
So about 21. So that's 11 years ago. Like it's a completely different time. But the fat transfers and the things that women are doing now was not as popular back in the day. And when I looked at it, you know, I was working for Time Warner Cable at the time, and I had pretty much lost all my weight. I had just strictly went into cardio and eating off of sausage.
How long did it take you to drop the weight?
Okay, so it took me to lose probably 60 pounds of that weight, probably about 9 months. Okay. 9 months. I was working out, but I want to be clear, like, my journey is different. Like I was literally working out for an hour, for twice a day for a whole hour, nothing but cardio.
Oh shit.
Okay, so like, you know, and I was eating a lot, because I knew kind of how it worked, but I wasn't changing my eating habits, and there really was no format to the way I was working out. I was just every day getting up, cardio, kickboxing. I don't know if y'all ever seen this little white woman, but her name is Shalene Johnson on Turbo Jam and Turbo Fire.
Y'all doing Billy Blanks.
Billy Blanks, it was.
Y'all doing so.
Yeah, so Billy Blanks was just a little bit before my time. It was just like Shalene Johnson. No, I did not. No. What I'm saying is I had heard of Billy. No, I'm just saying I had heard of Billy Blanks after I was praising this little white woman, like, and then somebody's like, you ain't heard of Billy Blanks, and I was like, who's Billy Blanks? And then I looked him up, and I was like, oh well, you know, he was it, like he was it of the fitness world, like, you know, and he's black, so.
I got a question for you.
What's up?
For someone who actually put in the work to get to where they got, how do you feel about women who pay for results versus actually putting in the time?
Y'all not gonna like my answer. I think women should do whatever the hell they want to do. That's what I support.
Do you feel like that's the easy way out?
No, because honestly, it's the harder way out because they may not recover or they may not get the results they want. Like it's a lot of risk to that. You know, I don't want to assume why anybody's getting plastic surgery. I know that I've never had plastic surgery, but I know how it feels to feel insecure about my body. Like, I know how it feels to look in the mirror and not like what the fuck I see. Like, and I remember, like I said, like, I knew how to lose weight. I knew the format to losing weight, but actually shaping and curving my body and building the actual shape that I have now is not what I had at first. So when I lost all my weight, I dropped all the way down to 145. So by the time I had lost the bulk of my weight, I was just skinny again, you know, back to my original weight.
Right.
So I had literally started learning how to shape my body after that. So now, like, I got down to 145, 155. I weigh I want to tweak it so bad. I like weigh 178 right now. So I put on 30 pounds of body fat and body mass in the areas that I wanted to. So there's really a science to it. I had a box shaped waist in May. I actually have a curve in my waist now. This is something I just figured out how to do, is how to naturally curve the shape of my waist. It's possible.
Without a waist trainer.
I've never worn a waist trainer. I've never worn a waist trainer. It's so in order to lose weight, just to give y'all to lose weight, you just decrease your calories and your carbs. If you want to shape your body, it is specifically in your exercises. If you want to know why there's box-shaped women walking around here with muscles and girls is trying to, I don't want to look like that, it's because of the way they're training. There's a specific way. Certain exercises box the waist. They instead of creating a silhouette and a dip in your waist, they will actually widen your waist. And I see girls doing it all the time because you're just looking at stuff off Instagram, not knowing what you're doing.
Yeah.
But that's why you look the way you do, you know. I'm talking about when you training. It's the truth. You looking at these exercises, thinking, and the only thing I don't like about women that get surgery is women that are getting surgery and not saying that and becoming trainers, and then giving this fake idea that their body is physically intense.
I see that with the men. Trainers as well.
Oh, I didn't know men was out here doing that.
Yeah. Men trainers.
Oh, better not.
They ain't really worked hard.
Don't let me find out. Y'all will never be able to talk about our lace fronts no more. Don't let me find out. Don't let me find out. But it's a specific science to it, and I've really focused on actually building the feminine curves of a woman's body.
So your classes, you teach that to the women that come to your class, or you come to your class?
So I don't actually do classes like that. I really strictly do training. So I do want to specify, like, I don't have a boot camp or anything like that.
What's the difference in training? Because everybody don't know that it's a difference.
So boot camps are just really like where you're going to burn calories and pretty much just get a good workout in. At a boot camp, it's probably going to be like 20 people there, a whole bunch of you, nobody's focusing on form. When you're actually focusing on reshaping the body and actually formatting the body, I have to focus on your form, because if you're not doing something right, you're gonna be doing it wrong, and you're not gonna be targeting the part of the body. Like there's 3 muscles in the glute. And now people are focusing on these things called hip dips in their side, not realizing it's coming from the way they're working out.
Yeah.
Because I literally had the shape that a lot of other women had. I've never had anything cosmetically done to my body. I've had a C-section.
That's it.
But that's it.
Right.
That's it. So, you know, it's really been a journey for me because I've had my business now for 3 years. I've been working on my personal body for 10 years.
Okay.
But this is the best my body has ever looked, and this has developed in the last year.
Okay.
So I think that this is like the best my program has ever looked because I know exactly how to manipulate and change any woman's body and shape. So so when I hear all the time, oh no, it's not possible. Oh, it's 100% possible. If you box shape, sis,
I need to be trained, and yeah, I've just been doing my own thing, running on the treadmill every morning. Box shaping.
Hey.
But you actually train with the trainer first and learn how to get the routine?
No.
No?
No.
I used to watch you hit sledgehammers and with the tires.
No, I'm 100% self-taught, y'all.
Okay.
I'm 100% self-taught, self-Google, self-YouTube. Like, I got a trainer probably about a year ago. Y'all know what my body looks like. I don't think anybody has been following me how long I've been looking like this.
For sure.
Yeah, so, but actually shaping, I made my focus of 2020 to figure out if I could indeed alter the waist shape. That was my focus, because like I said, I had a box shaped waist. It was like my waist, I had the booty from the back, not from the front.
Okay.
So from the front, it's like, she might got some. She might got some. But the training of my hips in this area and the training of my waist to silhouette my shape is really what has changed my shape. So, you know, and literally I just figured that out, literally in 2020. So, Olivia Marie. You can find me on Instagram at Olivia Marie 910 or at Build a Body. Body is spelled B-A-W-D-Y. A lot of people like to pronounce it body. Yes, and you can find me on Facebook at Olivia Marie Olivia Marie on there too. So, and on Twitter, Olivia Marie 910. Just DM me. Oh, and I have a website, www.buildabody.
Plug them all in.
Yeah.
I forgot. Listen, I forgot the website. Website stay up. You can send me an inquiry through the website at www.buildabody BUILDABAWDY.com.
Make some noise for Olivia Marie. Olivia Marie, build a boss.
Yes, I build. I'm sorry, I have a tag. Building thickness through fitness.
Okay.
So that's what I do.
Once again, make some noise for it. What up? Welcome back to RunTellDat. This is your boy Get Stacks.
And your girl Candace. And RunTellDat is sponsored by Drake, Imperial Grapes, Legends Barber Lounge, and Hood Solid.
Huh.
Who we got coming up?
We got a very funny man right here from Columbus, Ohio. He go by the name of Braze Dave.
Braze Dave.
Make some noise for Braze Dave, y'all.
How y'all doing out there? Make some noise, man, if y'all having a good time. Yeah. Before I get started or anything like that, I just want to give a big shout out for y'all being a beautiful crowd. Y'all gave up y'all's afternoon, Saturday, man, to be out here, man, for this black excellence. RunTellDat. So give yourself a round of applause. Bro got me up here feeling like the weed plant and shit. But no, you brought me out pretty good, man. But you know, I'm used to like that high octane. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. Like I said before, I auditioned for Wild Now like 5 times. I toured with DC Young Fly, B Simone, Toya Turner, Ha Davis. I performed with Guy Tory, all kind of people. So you know, I'm in the building right now, but I'm from Columbus, Ohio. So I would like to reintroduce myself, if that's all right, so y'all can really feel it. All right? All right, let's do it. Go. All the way from Livingston Avenue, by way of the #1 bus, make some noise for funny man Braze! Mic check. Hey, yo, I'm a real nigga right here. It's a real nigga that's standing in front of y'all. I really need y'all to understand that, like, you know what I'm saying? The level of real nigga I am, you feel me? Like, I don't pay bills. I pay disconnect notices, you hear me? You gotta threaten that cutoff, let me know it's real, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
I need to know it's real. But I see y'all looking at me looking like a whole snack up this motherfucker and shit. You know what I mean? And it's all good. I know I look like a snack and shit. But I'm a married man, though, so give it up for that. I'm about to celebrate 5 years of marriage. And it's been hard, it's been rough. This might be our last year. But the thing about being married to somebody, right, or being like really locked in with a person is how much each other rub off on each other. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all get to talking the same, y'all get to doing sharing the same gestures. Like my wife shaved my head with the razor. I grabbed the mirror like, yes, bitch. Yes! You did that. Cause you know, it'd be fun. Like the first time y'all do things together. Like our first time Christmas shopping, we went to Walmart, right? And there was a couple in front of us, right? And the couple that was in front of us, their credit card got declined. You see what I'm saying? And you know, it's fucked up. And when the spirit moves me, you know what I'm saying? I want to help people. So I helped her. And I helped her put everything back. Like, we started with the heavy shit. I'm grabbing the potatoes. I said, you grab the milk and meet me down in aisle 3. We'll come empty this cart. You ain't got to worry about that. You know what I mean? Valentine's Day is coming up, February 14th. Yeah, and Valentine's Day was the first time me and my wife had our first argument. You understand what I'm saying? Because I was giving her all Halloween candy. And she's like, what's up with the chocolate ghost? I'm like, you my boo. You my boo thing. Shit's crazy, man. It's just crazy how life is going. Like, we're older now. We're not the same little motherfuckers that used to go to the skating rink and get locked in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? We got kids in their 20s and shit. And, like, they don't give a fuck. Like, they just go for the gusto. You know, when we were younger, in order to get a chick, we had to serenade her. We would tell them, I would do all the shit your man won't do, baby. Like, we would sing to a chick. If y'all know the words, help me sing this. We'd be like this. I light 1,000 candles all around. Show me to the subway, I'll go down. Nothing is forbidden in the sounds of... Oh, yeah. Baby, when I start, I just can't stop. I love you from the bottom to the top. Nothing is forbidden when we touch. Ooh, girl. Now you gotta eat the booty like groceries, nigga. And they like rushing straight to it. And then listen, I mean, you know, I eat the booty like groceries, but like, how many groceries we talking about though? Like for real. We talking about a basket of groceries or a whole shopping cart? For real, because I'm like really with the smoke. I remember on our anniversary, right? My wife came to me, she said, I want to get nasty for you, baby. And I said, I want you to get nasty for me. She said, I want to get real nasty. I said, how nasty? She said, nasty. How nasty you want me to get, daddy? And I looked at her, and I said, I want you to get nasty like white people potato salad. I want you nasty like too much mustard and pickles in this motherfucker. For real. But with that being said, like, you know, with looking at me and who I am, like, I'm a work in progress, you know what I'm saying? Like, God has my back. Like, I was out here thugging like you would never believe. Like, if y'all with me, y'all believe God is real, God is good.
Let's go!
All the time. God is good. All the time. Yeah, he really saved me, man, because you got to understand, your blessings can come in all types of ways. You feel what I'm saying? And your blessing might cause somebody else a misfortune, but that still might be your blessing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I was at the corner store, and a nigga that came in the corner store jumped in front of me and an old-ass lady. She had a whole bunch of fucking groceries, bro. And he just jumped in front of us and go to the counter, sagging and shit. Let me get a backwood and 2 switchers or some shit. But when he reached in his pocket, he dropped a big-ass dope boy knot, bro, like this big, bro. Nobody saw it fall but me. You understand what I'm saying? He walks out the store. I steps on that motherfucker and go, look at God. Won't he do it? Won't he will? Because God is able, man. He will make a way, man. Real talk. But you know what changed my life, though, yo, before I get out of here? Because before I leave, and you know, it's all fun and games and we joking and having a good time, but I would want to leave some of me on the floor, though, and give a testimony and testify like who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, what changed my life was when I went to college. Yeah, not regular college, like what we call prison. That's what you tell the kids when you go to college. You know what I'm saying? Penn State, State Penn. Yeah, that's what we do, you know what I mean? But when I went to college, it was just like TV, bro. They had all of us lined up, butt naked, one by one, all down the row. And he was coming down, looking us dead in the face like, bend over, turn around, spread it, cough. Bend over, turn around, spread it, cough. Okay. He gets to me, I say, listen, bro, before you get the screaming and spitting in my face, I'm gonna do what you need me to do. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gotta do all that shit. He said, motherfucker, you don't understand the type of shit that goes on in this motherfucking prison, nigga. Like, what you mean? Because I caught 2 niggas in here the other day trying to sneak in a cell phone. I said, what? I caught 2 niggas the other day trying to sneak in a cell phone. One nigga had the cell phone, the other nigga had the battery. I said, what? He said, one nigga had the cell phone, the other nigga had the battery. And I just bust out laughing, bro. I am laughing all the way to the fucking asylum, bro. They put me in the hole and shit. They call my mama, bro. I cannot stop laughing. It's the funniest shit that's going through my mind, right? So then the warden, he comes down to my cell in the hole, right? Because I'm still laughing and shit. And he walks in my face, bro. All games aside, he goes, what's so motherfucking funny? I said, y'all ain't catch the nigga with the charger. All praise Dave. That's my time, y'all. Thanks for laughing with me, man. Big up to RunTellDat. Yo, be at the funny party. Thank you so much, Columbus. I love y'all. Peace. And this is dedicated to my father. He just passed away 2 weeks ago. So I'm going to dedicate this performance to you, Dad. Thank you, y'all. Peace.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? This is your boy Get Stacks. Welcome back to RunTellDat. What was you about to say?
And this is your girl, Kid.
All right, man.
You be talking so fast.
I was trying to slow down. I'll slow it down.
Okay. That's good.
What's up? We got Braze Dave right here.
Yeah.
Hey.
The hat's on here laughing and everything.
How y'all doing?
What you do?
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks for coming.
It's a real honor to be here for real.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I like what y'all doing, man. This is beautiful.
You the motherfucking man for real around here with this comedy shit. I done watched you on live on the buses and you been holding this motherfucker down.
Hey, somebody around this motherfucker know what's going on, man. Let me get comfortable real quick.
Okay, do you?
Get comfortable.
Hey, big ups to RunTellDat. Hey, yo, give a round of applause to RunTellDat real quick. I mean, you know, enough about me, man. Y'all beautiful. It's some beautiful people out there.
It's all about you.
Look at her with the mask right there. She drive a great car.
Watch it. So if you had a goat, who would you compare your comedy style to? If you have a comedy style.
I do have a comedy style, but I'm like hella inspired. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm a real student of comedy, so like I'm a little Eddie Murphy. You gotta throw some Richard in there.
Yeah.
I got George Carlin in the show. I got some sense. A little Arnaz J with my physical shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's really hard to pick a goat. It's just if you give me a time frame, and then I can pick my goat. Like you know.
So when was it for you that was like, I'm a comedian, I can do this? Because everybody thinks it's funny. I can tell some jokes.
This is the thing too. Like okay, in high school, like I was a funny ass nigga, like a class clown. Like when I was smart as hell, I didn't even realize it, but I was just a class clown. But I was a rapper. Like I used to rap like crazy. And like 2 weeks before my mom passed, right? We was at my dad's house and shit. Like we was just having a cookout and we was clowning and having a good time. But everybody was hanging on my every word to whatever story I said, you know. And my mom was like, "You can rap your tail off, but I think you need to try your hand in stand up." And so that was like about 2013 when I officially tried my hand in stand up.
Okay.
So you said I'm sorry, Kevin.
So was that at like a recreation center in 2013? Like where was you at?
All right, so the first comedy opportunity I had was a thing called Laugh Blast. It was on Oak and Wilson, right in the hood. OG Hab had something to do with it. One of my cousins had something to do with it, and they brought me on to be a face because, like, you know, I was fake ass popular. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? So like, I was able to make a draw, and people would come in, and what I would do was cheat. Like, I would just do like 5 minutes at most. You know what I mean? I didn't even have a whole 5 minutes, but I had a co-host. And I would bring him on, but like my face was on it. But like every time I would stack like 3 minutes worth of material week by week, and then that's how I started. And I just set like goals. You know what I mean? Like I said, if Laugh Blast was outside, it was different. It was hood, but I never did like the funny bone. So I set a goal to do the funny bone, and when that happened.
So you said you transitioned from music to comedy, right?
Yes, sir. Yep.
How was that for you?
Yeah. It's easy because, like I said, my father was like a rapper and shit like that, and he was an MC, he was a master of ceremonies. So like with moving from rap to comedy, like I have different attributes that I can use. You know what I'm saying? Like certain cheat codes, which all just moving the crowd. As long as I can keep control of the crowd control. And draw people in. Like if y'all just see my little set, it's kind of hip hoppy, you know what I'm saying? You know, so just stuff like that.
Let's talk about your sponsors.
Okay, I got a lot of sponsors. Okay, let's start with this one because this is the recognition. I'm sponsored by Buckeye Vodka. Okay, this is the best vodka in the world. Anybody with an empty cup can drink with me right now. Would like anybody that want to try it because it's the best vodka in the world. It's distilled 10 times, it's gluten free. Yep, it's gluten free. It's clean, it's crisp, it's refreshing. You make amazing drinks with it. They pay me to drink the shit, and it tastes delicious. So, I would like to come on up. Anybody wants to come on up? This is a podcast first. This is a podcast first. It's a podcast first. Don't be shy either. I would like you to try it and taste it. Don't be shy. This is a podcast first. Come on now.
Let's go.
Yo, and I want you. Let's start a game. This shit for real. Come on up here. Come around. I can't move.
You got need to chase or something.
Nah, it's really smooth.
Yeah.
Where Lou Willis at? Hey, Lou, you want some back? You can get some. Who else wants? Yeah.
How do you get the sponsorship?
How do I get my sponsorship? Well, Buckeye Vodka has always been a nice contributor to the neighborhood too.
Y'all watching the cameras now.
Now, let's give it up for Buckeye Vodka for being just from the neighborhood and just me being able to build a repertoire with them. Anybody that want to taste it, come on up. This is why I got this here. I want everybody to taste it and just tell me their honest opinion. It's like the Coke challenge. And look, bro was drinking Tito's before. Ooh, he was drinking the shit with the brown label before he was drinking this. So you let me know what you think. Did you get some, sweetheart? Did everybody get some? All right, good. But yeah, that's how I came about. They actually came to me like, you doing big shit and I want you to help us diversify our clientele fan base. And I said, I'm with it. And let's go.
So you've mentioned your father a lot. So how has the loss of your father impacted you as far as your shows and?
Well, this is the first thing I did since my father passed away. You know what I mean? My pops passed away about 2 weeks ago. We just buried him. You know what I'm saying? But he's like the biggest influence in my life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, thank you, bro. That shit really knocked sparks out of me, but. With my father being gone, you know what I'm saying, and with him about to leave, you know, it like drove me to do a lot of amazing stuff, and like now I just know my blessings is through the roof, and I'm gonna be super blessed. You know what I mean? So everybody, if y'all got a sip of this, let's take a shot to my pops.
Yes,
everybody in the building.
I don't got a sip of that, but I'll take it.
Yeah,
I already took mine, but
all right, but your pops
for sure. I'm sure a lot of us, maybe some of us could relate to losing a loved one, especially a parent.
Cancer,
Oh, that's bad.
Like when my father passed, I was like, he prepared me for his passing because he knew was yours expected.
It was kind of the same thing, but I mean, look, this is the thing, man. My father, right? This is a story I like to share with y'all too, because like we really intimate in here. But my father, right? 2.5 years ago, he got diagnosed with cancer. They had only gave him 6 months to live. My dad lives 2.5 years after that.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? To the power of God and stuff like that and prayer. I was prepared, but I mean, I don't give, how much you are
Really not prepared.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I was strong the whole time too. Like, I was strong for my wife, I was strong for my kids, I was strong for my brothers, my sisters, my stepmom. But when I seen him in that casket, walking up to pay my last respects, I couldn't be strong no more, and I kind of lost it, and it broke me down. And just like, it's a real life soul searching, cause like I'm learning more about myself just knowing I ain't had no
But you
parents.
still strong. That's natural.
Yeah.
That's natural.
Yeah, I'm strong.
Let's go.
Yeah, but but you have to take accountability for shit, like now I'm faced with no parents with this big ass promising career in front of me.
Yeah.
Like everybody knows it's promising,
Yeah.
But everything I'm not happy with in life, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's all my fault. Whatever I don't not satisfied with in me, it's really my fault. So can you imagine with having all of these blessings and all of this shit happening for you, just realizing no weapon formed against you should prosper, but you the fucking weapon?
Let's go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that like broke me down. Like, so when my father died, like real talk, I want to tell this too. I lost my ego.
Okay.
So I ain't got no more ego, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. I used to beef with all these comedians just to show them I'm the best. But you know I'm the best because I do the best work.
Let's go.
I work the hardest, you know what I'm saying? But I don't have an ego. I take full accountability for anything I ever did that wasn't right and exact, you know what I'm saying? That's really just being on my square.
So what do your fans and everybody expect to see for you for 2021?
Well, alright, so y'all know I just shot this show in Atlanta. I'm on a television show called Comicville. I auditioned for Wildin' Out 5 times, real talk, man. So let's just clap that up. Yo, let's clap that up. I took 86 flights in 1 year, bro. It's only 56 weeks in a year. 52 weeks in a year.
Yeah.
I was in and out this motherfucker like every...
Let's go.
I was in and out this motherfucker. Nigga, my fucking bitch shit pussy. I was doing good though, wasn't I though? Really thinking it through. Yeah, cause ain't no ego, like, you know what I mean? They can bleep it out now. F that, like do better, be better. You know what I mean? So that's what it's about though. But yeah, I'm just ready to just see what's up. I'm on a television show. Wildin' Out got canceled when Nick Cannon did this thing, and like I don't know what was gonna be of that, but it's not a lot of people that's been called back 5 times. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like with that's an accomplishment. It's on my record. You know what I mean? You can't argue that. I have a Wikipedia page too. Yeah, you can. So like Google me and all of that. But like when that door closed, God opened up something better. Like you know what I'm saying? So now I'm on Comicville. Yeah, so big up the Comicville. It got picked up by Viacom. I did the Lost Boys dance with Mr. Cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Like so, it's just it's the sky and beyond. Like you know what I mean? I wanna produce a movie. I just met a brother in here tonight. It's a lot of millionaires in here though, but it's a filmmaker in here. And I shot him what I'm trying to do in a movie that I got together, and we all got a couple little points. And this right here is really epic, bro. And I hope that you guys keep the ball rolling and keep giving these type of opportunities because all you gotta do is be here. Building that now. This is a big deal to me, though. You know what I mean? Like, RunTellDat. So when y'all leave, RunTellDat, yo, for sure. I just met Braze.
Hey, everybody, great day. Hey, great day. Tell your fans and the people that's right here, right now, where they can find you at.
Alright, yo, so check this. You can find me on Facebook at Braze Dave. Just Braze Dave on Facebook. You'll see a picture of me and my dad. There's 2 of them, but the one with me and my dad. Add that now before I get to 5,000 followers, so y'all can get in there. And on Instagram, Funny Man Braze.
Funny Man Braze. Make some noise for Braze Dave, bro. What up? Welcome back to RunTellDat. I am your host, Get Stacks.
And this is your host, Candace.
Next up we have who?
Chef Chris.
We're gonna bring Chef Chris up. Make some motherfucking noise for Chef Chris, please.
How's everybody doing?
Hello.
Happy to be in here. Homie invited me, so it's supposed to be one size fit all. It's only one size fit one. But yeah, I'm happy to be here. Homie Stacks invited me, man. I've been knowing him for a few years, so about to put a little salmon dish together for you. A little something about me.
talking to that mic, please.
Right here. Well, something about me, man. I started out at a nursing home about 5 years. Yeah, that's killing me right there. For about 5 years. Then went to the real talk, real story, man, real shit. Then went to the Sheridan. I was doing pretty bad about that time, man. I had shit. Came in there with some t-shirt and a shorts on. They was having open interviews. So I went up in there, you know what I'm saying, talked to the HR lady. She said they about to, it wasn't hired on Capitol Square. And they was about to switch over to the Sheridan. Then just went in there off the face, man, went in there. I told the lady, man, you know what I'm saying, apologize about my appearance, but, you know what I'm saying, you teach me a little something, I don't want to know everything, teach me a little something. You know what I'm saying, I'll be a great employee for you. So I think pretty much I sold myself, and ever since then it's just been taking off for me. So I was there at the Lower Mushrooms right here. So I was at the Sheridan for about 5 years. And just kept working my way up. Then eventually to PM line, restaurant line. Then eventually the soup stuff. So what I'm putting in here right now is button mushrooms, a little heirloom tomatoes. So yeah, just worked my way up. Stood there about 5 years. Then I got a call from the DoubleTree on Front Street. They said they needed a chef there. So I was like, why not? So I was like, why not? They didn't want to pay me 10 more racks a year. Shit, I'm in there. But, but you know, any time to come with a promotion, you know they're gonna tear your ass up in there. But I'm down with the work. There's one thing about this ain't no work for me. Still here? So I got that there. So I got my mushrooms, heirloom tomatoes, got my salt, pepper there. Then roasted red pepper. What I'm making here is just like a little simple Parmesan cream real quick. Roasted red pepper.
How long you been cooking?
Shit, really since I was younger. You know what I'm saying? I used to cook for my mom. My mom worked at the post office, retired from there. So she would have me cook all her meals for lunch. So she had lunch at 3 in the morning. She was like, yo, make my, she used to really get on me like, dang, I should have never showed her I knew how to cook. And she been on me ever since then. But yeah, just doing it at a young age, man. I just had to smell for food. And so this is called Herbe de Provence. I kind of like this. It's got like basil, thyme, rosemary, oregano. You're about to smell that in a minute.
No.
Got that there.
Respect the moms too.
What's that?
Respect the moms.
Oh yeah, always. What about that? Go on it. But yeah, so Sheridan, then to the DoubleTree. Sheridan, then to the DoubleTree. I like that on everything.
Is cooking your passion?
What's that?
Is cooking your passion?
Oh yeah, man, it is. Hell yeah.
Talk to me about that.
Hey, I asked the questions, let it cook.
I mean, like I said, man, my mom used to make food, man, but every time it was done, mysteriously I walk in the house. Like every time it was done, I already knew it was done. So always when you make salmon, you gotta make sure that pan hot. I see a lot of people cook shrimp and salmon and stuff, and the pan be cold, you don't hear nothing. If you drop that baby, you don't hear nothing. It ain't you ain't going the right way.
Okay.
Cook the rest of these. But yeah, then I went to the Columbus Convention Center, been there a couple years. They flew me out to Boston a couple times. I had to help with the Comic-Con in Boston Convention Center for about 40,000 people over like 4 or 5 day span. So they flew me out there, paid for my food and whatnot. Have a trash can real quick. Yeah, so they paid for my food and whatnot. I've been to Boston probably like twice in the past like year and a half. It just flew me up there. The WTA tennis tournament in Cincinnati. Been there as well.
Nasty.
Yeah, so plus on the side I always did like security. I always did like security since probably about 05. That's how I know a lot of faces in here.
That's no good.
But yeah, picking always been my shit. So you're at the convention center, then finally now I'm at the Marriott Northwest in Dublin. I've been there probably since this past January. But I ain't really been popping like that due to the COVID and whatnot, you know, so I'm just trying to jig on the side, do what I gotta do. So right now I'm at downtown Tabby's. I got pasta Mondays at downtown Tabby's. That's at 733 Harrisburg Pike.
Say that to the mic.
733 Harrisburg Pike.
Where's it at?
Go.
Harrisburg Pike, downtown Tabby's, Columbus, Ohio. So y'all do that Mondays, and I do Taco Tuesdays.
Taco Tuesday.
Security.
So I make my own bowls or whatnot. I take my own tortilla shells. I fry my own bowls. Lettuce, tomato, sour cream, cilantro, chipotle ranch, scallions, olives, jalapenos. So I sold those for about $10 for the shrimp. I have some of this heavy cream here.
You like heavy cream?
Yeah, so I'm at downtown Tabby, 733 Harrisburg Pike. Also got my food truck about to start up and running when I had that. Running by at least mid-March. This will be called Christian Bradley's Catering. And I'm trying to have like a little cross-fusion cuisine. A little something that everybody can enjoy. Because I figure, you know what I'm saying, I see all this hibachi, I see all this Mexican, I can do all that shit they can do. So I'm gonna put a little Parmesan in there. That is just a little bit. Let that reduce for a hot second. Normally with salmon, I really sear it first, then throw that baby in the oven. But I'm gonna do it from right here, it'll be alright. Yeah, so then to the Marriott. So, but I'm about to just keep going though, because you know, I think this is my year. There's a lot of people's year.
That's right.
And you got something in you, you know what I'm saying? You good at something. So this the year you better tap into it. I'm tapping into mine, Jack. I'll tell you that. So just like a Parmesan cream, similar to Alfredo sauce, but there's more steps to Alfredo right there. I ain't gonna tell you that's an Alfredo, it's not. But it's very similar. Somebody ask me some questions. What's up? Huh? No. So I got a little garnish right here. Some curly parsley.
Name some famous people you cook for.
You know, one time I was at the Sheridan, and a celebrity had rented out the kitchen because he was on tour. Then came to find out it was Stevie Wonder's private chef. So you know what I'm saying, I got to meet her, talk to her a little bit. But I'm really mad at though, because I met a lot of celebrities doing security, and that's where I'm kind of mad at myself back then compared to now, because I should have had my business card already ready. Like if I keep seeing Lucy, I'm seeing all these people, I keep seeing that managers, hey, here's my card. You know what I'm saying? I keep seeing you coming in town. Let me be your security and chef. Well, how about that? And that's where I fuck myself for not being enough on it versus to where I'm at now.
I'm going hard, I ain't finna let up. You can see the pain underneath a nigga chain speaking from the neck up. So sick, I need a checkup. I'm just trying to run a checkup. Drop to my knees, praying to the Lord, please.
This is your boy Get Stacks, and you are now tuned in to Run and Tell That.
And this is your girl Candace. Welcome.
What's up, Candace? We just had Chef Christian Tolliver fixing it up for you. What's up, Chris?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Not much, man.
Thanks for having me.
I need
Yes,
more
sir.
of that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You've been doing this for a minute now, and you came from the bottom straight to the top.
Yeah, it's humbling.
Yeah.
So was you self-taught or did you go to culinary school?
No, I never culinary school, no. Started off at a nursing home, 5 years, you know, so, you know, nursing home's pretty hard, you know, because you got older people, you can't put too much stuff in their food scenes and whatnot, but you can still make it taste good, you know, so, that's what I mean, you know it's something when people know when you're at work cooking, like they can tell when I was there, so that's how I knew I had a thing for it.
Cause the salmon, I see you only put 2 seasons on that salmon, but it tastes like you just seasoned it to perfection.
Yeah, but that's like a little base seasoning I put, you know what I'm saying? Usually I put like lemon pepper, you know.
Okay,
lemon pepper.
okay. So put a little flavor on there, okay?
Yeah. Lemon pepper, yeah, whatever go wrong with that. Yeah. So,
Yeah. Like that.
appreciate it. Yeah, so.
So what's your main dish that you like to fix? What's your
Pastas.
like what's your dish that you can say this is something that I done perfected?
I think it's perfecting everybody else's stuff.
Right.
Asian, Italian. So if you want to go to, no, I don't want to say out of order.
So what's the dish that somebody says, well, I want fix me something? What's your dish to go to?
I mean, people like my sauce. I made all my sauces from scratch. I don't use none of that, you know.
That bag shit.
Yeah,
None of that bag shit.
I can't do that. I use
That's what it
everything
is.
from scratch. Yeah, man. So.
But
Yeah.
you learned from being like a regular cook to going to a chef. So that's
I started out at
no college.
Children's Hospital washing dishes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Children's Hospital washing dishes, sending the food up to ICU units, you know what I'm saying? And that kind of, you know what I'm saying, that kind of fired me up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I see all these children there, you know, got casts on and whatnot, but you know what I'm saying, that's where I started at, you know what I'm saying? I ain't ashamed to say that, you know what I'm saying, because that's what it was.
That's good. A lot of y'all don't even know this nigga used to be my boss. I used to work for him. Told me a lot of good things.
Yeah, but yeah, so yeah, DoubleTree, man, yeah, I met Stacks, and I had a rough crew. Man, you know what I'm saying? Like the first 6 months, I had to, that's when I went from the Sheridan to DoubleTree. I don't think I had a day off in 6 months, coming in at 6 a.m., leaving at 11 p.m. at night. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure everything was right. People were stealing and whatnot out the kitchen and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So I met Stacks, you know what I'm saying? And,
How'd you meet him? Still at the kitchen?
Nah, he wasn't stealing. Nah, he wasn't stealing, but you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I know Stacks, he already had his food truck popping, you know what I'm saying? And that's where I wanted to be at the time. He was already outside, but I was in the corporate.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to be where he was, and he kind of wanted to be where I was. So,
Exactly.
Right.
you know.
I told him, I said, man, I want to be where you at. He just looked at me like, what the fuck? Like,
You know what I'm saying? I wanted to know what he was doing in the food truck wise, you know, and that, you know what I'm saying? So he just came and said, Chef, how do I make this and that? You know, and he asked me how to start making soups and whatnot, and I started teaching him how to do that, you know, and he started retaining all that. And he was one of the more reliable employees that I had. I can't say that. So, you know, I appreciate that. You know.
Like, he told me all that the decorative shit, keeping it tight, put the motherfucking designs on the shit. I ain't know none of that. I just knew how to cook till I met this guy. So,
Right.
like,
But yeah.
and he polished. Like, cause everybody when you in the cooking field, they think like if you ain't went to culinary, you don't know shit. You know what I mean? So, and me and him never went to culinary. We just worked in the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm not saying don't go to school, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, but all the chefs that I've talked to say, Chris, you don't need to do this. They say, Chris, $60,000 right now, I ain't have to do all this. But then I might encourage you not to go to school, okay? But you don't got to. You don't have to, man. It was all in here. I done seen people where the hands-on experience wins over everything. You know what I'm saying? So I done seen Kids graduate from culinary school, they're gonna be chefs, and there's something else when you gotta step in the kitchen and you gotta party for 500 people. Then they got a duet plate with chicken and salmon. That means you're making 500 salmon, 500 chicken. You're making sauce for 500 people. It's gonna be about 4.5 gallons, 5 gallons for that many people. You know what I'm saying? So it's a whole different mindset. So when you get in people get in that field and get hands on, they can't take it. It's all up here, man. It's all up there. You gotta see 1,000 chicken,
Yeah, for sure.
1,000 salmon. You see,
We've been there though.
you definitely get to see where your heart at.
We've been there.
Yeah.
For
Barely
sure.
doing good searing
So you got the food truck coming?
Food truck? Yeah.
What you say, Kevin?
So I'm doing good searing 2 salmon at the same time. 500,000. Smoke all through the house.
But yeah, I got a food truck, Christian Bradley's, you know, just had the mechanic on it like a week ago, getting everything squared away and all that. And see, I'm just getting that cleaned out. I'm about to have my son out there cleaning that out with me. I have something to keep him out the streets.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I want to have that launched by at least March. I'm getting in March, mid-March. Christian Bradley's food truck, man.
Right.
Specializing in whatever you need. You know, so I got Asian, I got Mediterranean, I got Tex-Mex, I got American, I got whatever. Wherever you can get something somewhere else, I got it. You hear me?
For sure. Tell the people where they can find you. Go ahead and drop your shit.
Shit, right now I'm at downtown Tabby, 733 Harrisburg Pike. I do Big Pasta Mondays. I just started that last week. I also do Taco Tuesdays at downtown Tabby's. I think I'm the only person in the city doing taco bowls. I make my own taco bowls.
Are we coming to see you?
Lettuce, tomato, your choice of beef, shrimp, or chicken, or you can have all of them in there. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you made a 50-pound burger. What made you want to do that? What inspired you for a 50-pound?
Oh man. So they flew me out to Boston for like 12, 13 days. Paid for my food, everything. I mean, it was cool.
Okay.
It was a nice trip. That was for the Comic-Con, 40,000 people over like 4 or 5 days. They said they wanted to do something different. You know what I'm saying? So like, Chris, can you make this burger for us? I said, yeah. And so I just took, what was it, about the 25-pound? Yeah. 25-pound burger, and I had their bakery person just made me a big old brioche bun. You know what I'm saying? And the rest was history. I just did the rest, and they sold that bag. That was enough for about 8 people. And I think they sold it for about $40. You know what I'm saying? At that convention center. You know what I'm saying? So then my chef from here saw that. He said, "Oh, you know what I'm saying? You doing that, boss?" You know what I'm saying? What you? So I made a 50-pound one here in Columbus. That's the one you see on my Facebook. 50 pounds, including all the lettuce. I didn't spend all of that on there.
I'm going hard, I ain't finna let up. You can see the pain underneath a nigga chain, speaking from the neck up. So sick, I need a checkup. I'm just trying to run a checkup. Drop to my knees, praying to the Lord, please keep a nigga blessed up. Cause I'm going hard, I ain't finna let up. You can see the pain.